You're listening to the Cricket Podcast.
Hello, welcome back to the Cricket Podcast. As previewed, as promised, it's time for our combined Ashes 11, and we will be doing it thusly. We'll take it in turns to pick someone from either side to fill in our combined team. The rule is, though, they must be in the position that they were for their team, or have played in that position, because there was a bit of moving around, wasn't there? There was some people who filled multiple positions in the batting order. So apart from Night Watchman, we will allow a little bit of jiggery pokery from there. But ultimately, the openers can be one or two. That's fine. Any opener. Otherwise, yeah, you're not having Steve Smith and Joe Root in the side. Basically, is what I'm telling you. You have to pick one or the other. So let's go. Let's go into it. Would you like to go first or second, Ross?
I will go first.
Okay. Take us away then. Who's opening the batting for you?
Well, I'm pretty sure there was a pretty decent Australian through there who didn't plan on being kind of an opening batsman during this series. And it was kind of a mixture of kind of things happening, whether it was injuries or whether it's kind of whatever else that was happening. So I think Scott Boland does deserve a good shout for this. Oh no, sorry.
I know you were going to say that.
I think. No, obviously it is Travis Head, the man who he is the all format superstar at this point in time, and he's very, very difficult not to kind of like and respect, right? People talk about, he's a bit of a slogger. It's like Travis Head is so much more than a slogger, right? Or that's right. He might have a relatively simple game, but the execution is exceptional. And if it wasn't for that intervention, that was Usman Khawaja having kind of a back spasm or being stuck on the toilet, or whichever one you want to kind of follow, he literally won them the game. He won them more than one test match. I think he single-handedly kind of won them 2 test matches with kind of his innings. And he was impervious at the top of the order. So, Travis Head locking in at number 1 and probably, Max, if I'm honest, player of the series.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I mean, so 629 runs at an average of 62.9. Maths on that one's quite easy. But can't knock that, can you? Right, number 2, slightly more difficult, isn't it? Number 2 for England and for Australia, England or Australia. But I think it's going to have to be England, Ross. It's incredible. I can't believe we're going to be doing this, and I'm saying it, but it might have to be Zach Crawley, because Duckett was shit.
Did Zach Crawley bat at number 2? Does Zach Crawley back at
number 2? But this is, I did say the openers can be either spot.
Oh, okay, fine.
So I'm giving myself an out there and putting Zach Crawley in. I think I'm tempted to go with Usman Khawaja, because he was going to open, and the fact that his back didn't work meant that Travis Head got promoted to open the batting and had the series that he had. So there's almost an assist point in there for Khawaja that you could go down that angle. And I'm almost tempted. Now I'm saying it. Now I'm saying I want things for other people. Yeah, I'm always tempted to do it, because can I in good conscience put Zach Crawley in my team of the series at an average?
What did he end up averaging? Because he got a pair in the first game.
Yeah. So actually, he came back from that pair pretty well, didn't he? He had a high score of 85, 273 runs. He was actually the 6th highest run scorer in the series. So you know what? Yeah, go on, Zach Crawley. You can play.
Go on, Zach.
You can play. Zach Crawley's in there at number 2. It's a poison chalice, that spot, but he's in there. Right, number 3. Your options: Labuschagne, Pope, or Bethel, I guess.
Yes, and there's 2 of those cricketers I really don't like, so it's actually quite an easy choice for me. So so Jacob Bethel actually takes it for me. Like, Marnus Labuschagne was awful to watch the entire Test series, and even the most ardent of Australia fans can't disagree with me on that. Like, his batting has it's gone off a cliff. He just about did enough to kind of soak up some pressure, but it was very much like he didn't know which way was up most of the time. I think his top score, definitely wasn't more than 60, surely.
65.
Yeah, bloody hell, that is not what you need from your number 3. But I tell you what, he was double the player that Ollie Pope was in that space. But Jacob Bethel's kind of performance in the final Test match literally showed everyone why, like what the fuck was going on, right? And so obviously played much less, but yeah, really stood up, made one of those Test match innings that people kind of stand up and watch, and it made people like Justin Langer go even bloody weirder. He was like, "Oh, here's my boyfriend. Oh, come over here, Jacob." Very strange if you've not seen the clip, so go and check that out. But yeah, Jacob Bethel in at number 3.
Yeah, fair enough. Labuschagne actually only scored.
He did well in the field. Labuschagne was.
He did. He took two absolutely stunning catches. He also chipped in with a couple of wickets as well with his filthy bouncers, which is disgusting. But he did only score 50 more runs than Jacob Bethel, having played the entire series. So I think Jacob Bethel
he also bowled some of the filthiest filth you're ever going to see in your life. So
I think Bethel is a pretty fair pick. Also, in that one innings, Jacob Bethel scored more runs than Ollie Pope got in his 3 Test matches, which is sad.
So Bethel played 2 at the end, right? Bethel played 2 Test matches at the end.
Yes, he did. No, in that 100 innings of 154, he scored more than Ollie Pope did in his 6 innings. Very sad. So number 4 is Root or Smith. And sorry, Steve-O, Joe Root. He was the second top run scorer. He was the second top run scorer in the series.
England have been beaten 4-1, and we are 4 players in, and we've picked 3 England players in the combined 11.
Yeah, this is probably where it ends. Although actually, Harry Brook might have a chance. Shout at number 5. Joe Root, 400 runs on the nose, scored 2. Got his 2 centuries, there was all that noise beforehand. Can he do it? He needs to score a ton. He's not a real player till he scored 100 in Australia. He scored 2. He managed to notch 400 runs while also getting out for 2 ducks, which was also quite impressive. Steve Smith, he averaged 57, so he did average more than Joe Root. And he played 1 game fewer. Really he only scored 286 runs. You got to go by the numbers, Ross. Joe Root scored 114 runs more than Steve Smith. And if you take Steve Smith's average for the series and add that into those 2 missing innings, that makes up the exact number of runs between Joe Root and Steve Smith. So realistically, it is a dead heat, and that's why I'm going for Joe Root, because he's a nicer person.
Allegedly.
As far as I can tell from what I've seen, having met neither of them.
So number 5 falls to me. So we've got Harry Brook as a contender. We've got Usman Khawaja as a contender. Who else back there? Did Bo Webster back there? Or Cameron Green back there?
Cameron Green, maybe. Let me just have a little flick through some of the results.
Actually, Steve Smith might well have batted at 5 because Scott Boland was employed as the night coward.
No, I said you're not allowed. You're not allowed night watchman in this, Ross. You're not getting out of it that easy. Travis Head did bat at 5 in the first Test, so you could have Travis Head again, maybe. Steve Smith batted 5 when Michael Neser batted at 3 as a night watchman. Usman Khawaja at 5 in the 4th Test. Cameron Green in the 3rd Test, and Cameron Green also in the 2nd Test. So you're in a spot of bother there, I'm afraid, Ross, my boy.
Bit of a tricky one. One, we've got to go for the respect of the podcast. So obviously English slant. I don't think actually Cameron Green had a great Test series, if I'm perfectly honest. Usman Khawaja, I think, had a couple of nice innings. I think he maybe got an 80 batting at 5, perhaps, if my memory serves correctly.
82.
Harry Brook, I thought, batted really quite well on a number of different occasions, but was so brainless on those bits. Like, it really did cost England like really, really dearly. And for that reason, I actually can't give it to Harry Brook. I think Jenny was such as being promoted to vice captain. It was a complete kind of abdication of that responsibility, wasn't it? So this is a really, really horrible pick, but because he retired, and because I actually quite like Usman Khawaja, and yeah, it'll really piss off Jack because he hates watching Usman Khawaja bat. I'm going to say Usman Khawaja is our number 5 in our combined 11 or combined.
It's
12.
a horrible pick, but it's locked in. Usman Khawaja is there. That's at 5, right? Okay, so who's in at 6 then? It's I'm gonna have to go back and look at who batted 6 for Australia as well. So Alex Carey batted 7 in that one. And in that one, so Cameron Green down at 6 there. Khawaja, this is, but I can't pick Ben Stokes. Oh, Alex Carey batted at 6 in the 4th test. Well, so there you go. Alex Carey quite comfortably can come in at number 6. Actually, he batted 6 in the 3rd test as well, and the.
To be fair, a brilliant gloveman. It's like almost like, I think his glovemanship was always decent, but it felt like it went up another level here. Obviously,
it was
Australia's
that was
standing
some of the
paces. Was
some of the best I've seen in a series. You know, it made a huge difference to the way it went. Right, England's plan to get after Boland, like we saw in the home Ashes a couple of years ago. They just took it away from England, and England didn't have an answer to it. They didn't have a plan B, and that was, it was only made possible by the skill of Alex Carey with the gloves, and he chipped in with some huge runs as well. So you cannot argue at all with picking Alex Carey. He ended up with the fourth top run score as well with 323. So yeah, huge series for him. He's in at 6. So number 7.
7's quite difficult, isn't it? Because Alex Carey, I would have picked Alex Carey. You've stolen my Alex Carey pick from there.
Yeah.
You can't pick Jamie Smith because he was not very good. So that's an issue. So I'm kind of scrambling a little bit here, Max. What are my other options? Because is Bo Webster 7? Maybe.
So,
which is not not an inspired pick.
Yeah,
he did all right in that final test match.
Just looking through it, so that 5th test. So in that, you had Cameron Green came in at 7 in the 4th test. Josh Inglis in the 3rd test. So yeah, Josh Inglis was number 7. Do you remember that far back? Josh Inglis playing for Australia. Forgot that even happened. So
great run out.
Yeah, he did do a great run out. So yeah, tricky one for you, that.
Oh, anyone on the England side? Did Ben Stokes bat at 7? Like he was.
It was. I think it was Jamie Smith all the way.
All right. Well, we can't possibly give it to Cameron. All right, I'm gonna have to lock in Cameron Green. This is obscene picks from me. Khawaja, Cameron Green. This is
I mean, you've been done pretty dirty there. To be fair, Cameron Green did average more than Jamie Smith with the bat. So
yeah, he did bowl.
So there is that, and he did bowl, and he took 4 wickets at an average of 70.
That is pretty poor. That is.
Bo.
Do you know what? What did Bo Webster do?
Bo Webster. So does he play the? How many tests did he play?
The final test match.
The final test match. Where's the? Yeah, but he batted at 8, Ross.
All right, Cameron Green, lock it in because I've got to go in.
Cameron Green
this time anyway. So
all right,
yeah,
horrible.
Cameron Green takes the 7th biscuit, so to speak.
Right. So that leaves number 8. So what have we got? This it's getting tricky. So Will Jacks batted 8 a lot for England, so he's out. It's Michael Neser.
Not Mitch Stark.
No, he's 9, Ross. You can have him at 9. He batted 9. Michael Neser batted 8 when Pat Cummins wasn't in the side, and he was phenomenal. He scored runs. He batted at 3. He took 15 wickets at an average of 19.9. Exactly the same average as Mitchell Stark. So that's pretty tasty. And yeah, chipped in with a few runs as well down the order. So yeah, Michael Neser He's 8. Over to
All
you.
right. Mitchell Stark is then number 9. That's the easiest pick I'm going to have.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe you've gone for Mitchell Stark at 9. It's
Left armour.
It's insanity.
picked a left armour.
Yeah, 31 wickets. 31
That's
wickets.
pretty good. It just seems like a
Absolutely
nice
mental.
bloke.
Yeah, it's annoying. Some of them, quite a lot of them, seem like nice blokes. You're supposed to hate him, aren't you? Okay, number 10. Well, it's between Scott Boland and Jofra Archer, I think. So I guess it'll be. Scott Boland. I'd like to give it to Joff. He bowled quite well. He was miserly. His economy rate was as low as any of the England bowlers, 3.05. Lowest economy rate of the series, apart from Nathan Lyon. 9 wickets at 27. He bowled better than that, but it's not even close to Boland's 20 wickets. And the way he came back from an iffy first test and caused England all sorts of problems. He was so metronomic, so consistent. So Scott Boland in at 10. That leaves you with number 11. You could go for Jofra Archer. I think he batted at 11 as well at one point.
Yeah, I mean, I could go for Doggett, who was quite villainous behaviour throughout the Test series. Got a nice throwback to the prediction show.
Josh Tongue also an option for you.
Yeah, I actually think that Josh Tongue deserves this one. I thought like Jofra Archer come back, he was very, very good, but also had that innings where he batted quite well. But I think when the game was almost done, Josh Tongue has ultimately kind of done very, very well. He's got Steve Smith on toast. I think he's proven that he belongs at this level. There was big question marks over his kind of control over what he was doing, especially after spraying it in the summer. I think he did himself a lot of favours. So fair play to Josh Tongue, who makes up number 11 for me.
Yeah, 18 wickets at 20. Actually, really, in just 3 games as well. That's a really good return. He should have been in the side earlier and opening the bowling probably as well. So good effort from Josh Tongue. Right, just very quickly then, the 12th man, and it can only go to one man, Ross, the eternal 12th man, the only man who only carried the drinks, because you have one role to fill, and that role is to not go on the pitch. So well done, Shahid Bashir, 12th man,
Sergeant Bash.
11. Sergeant Bash, indeed, good effort. So just to round off before we let you go off to football, Ross. Our combined 11 is Travis Head, Zach Crawley, Jacob Bethel, Joe Root, Usman Khawaja, Alex Carey, Cameron Green, Michael Neser, Mitchell Stark, Scott Boland, Josh Tongue, and Shahid Bashir as the 12th man. So you were worried at the start, Ross, that it was getting a little England heavy after they lost 4-1, but don't you worry, that all turned around quite quickly.
That's a real Frankenstein's monster of a combined 11, that one.
Yeah. Do you think it would beat Australia? I have my doubts.
I don't know, and I don't want to find out. But I think Max thoroughly enjoyed this. It was painful for England fans to sit through kind of what we've done, but at least Test cricket is alive and well. The pitches was probably a controversy that we didn't talk about, and we just felt that pitches get talked about enough, and everyone knows that was a fucking disaster. So we won't dive into that. But
and we won that one.
So, we did win that one.
Not too much.
But fair play to Australia was a drubbing and a deserved victory for what was actually quite a pragmatic, effective team, especially the ones missing Hazelwood, Cummings, Steve Smith, Usman Khawaja, and otherwise Nathan Lyon, etc. So England poised at one hell of a battering.
Absolutely. Right. Well, that's it then. Thank you, Ross. Enjoy your evening. We will catch you soon with more good stuff. I think we need to review our predictions at some point because I got Travis Head right. So when Jack's back, we'll lock those 5 points in for me, and then I guess we're on to all sorts of World Cup, IPL. It's too much cricket. We'll be there. We'll see you then.
Goodbye, everybody.